What you are seeing is the aerial view of Eagle's Nest Regeneration before our fundraiser banquet in 2019. As you can see in our recent footage, we have built 3 houses, with one currently under construction. Our founding building, where our original founders lived, is undergoing remodeling. It will house the new medical clinic and clinical offices. This remodel will separate our administrative department from the program housing and enable our clients to have better access to medical needs while attending the program. In 2020, we purchased the 80 acres joining our property. This increased the size of our main campus to 146 acres and 10 additional program beds with the current house. In 2021, we partnered with Thomas Road Baptist Church in Lynchburg and began the acquisition of their program, Elam Home, that was founded in 1959. To honor them, we named it Eagle's Nest at Elam Home. The program is currently full, and we recently purchased the house next door for our leadership. The Elam Home property also came with 73 acres across the street. We have a vision for a future women's facility.
So my name is Brandon Guard. I am the programs director at Elam Home Ministries. So when I got to Eagle's Nest, it was back in 2017. When I got here, I was obviously a man in the program. I believe there were 16 men in the program when I did get here. And at that time, it was out of one house, the main house in Floyd, and that was it. Just one house, 16 men. I think there's 2 SLTs, 1 OJT. So since 2017 till now, I believe we have 10 houses, as well as the ministry here in Lynchburg. And it's changed tremendously. It's not only tripled in size, I believe the internship now is probably about 15 guys. OJT is also very large. And so yes, it's grown pretty big. So I got involved with Eagle's Nest because my life had become very unmanageable. And back in 2017, I was completely unable to live my life on life's terms. And so I came here hoping for something to change all the way from Florida. I was just ready to completely give my life to the Lord and just completely start my life over. In my time at Eagle's Nest, the men above me in leadership, just seeing how they cared for me, how their lives have been changed, tremendously. Just see the blessings they had in their lives, their wives, their kids, and ultimately just the relationship with the Lord and the peace they had in their lives. It really attracted to me what Eagle's Nest offered. I knew I had an issue with drugs and alcohol, but also I knew I had a problem with life and just the insecurities and the beliefs that I had towards myself. I seen that my life didn't have to be that way because of the men that were ahead of me. And I just remember about 8 months into the program, just coming to a place in my life where either I'm continuing to live the way I lived or accept the fact that my life doesn't have to be a mess. It is possible, and surrendering my life and trusting my leadership and what they told me, everything changed. And so with that, I just felt so called to give back what's been given to me and be that leader in somebody else's life that the leaders were in mine. And that's what got me involved here.
So my name is Darren Maniconi. I'm here in the Servant Leadership Training Program. It's an internship at Eagle's Nest. While I was in the program, I didn't have much calling on my life. And towards the end of my program, I really felt a calling towards counseling. I'm still kind of researching or kind of learning about what that exactly entails, but I knew that the servant leadership training would be a really good platform for me to start. My responsibilities include administrating drug tests, making sure all the men are at our circle ups, assisting the teachers with class, making sure that the men have the equipment and the tools needed in order to get the job done on our therapeutic work sites. The main thing is just as far as communicating with the men in the program and communicating with the staff members as well. I administer medication, assist with the meals, basically anywhere I can go, anywhere I can fit in and help. It's really about serving. Yeah, so personally, I really would like an opportunity to work in the Eagle's Nest legal department as a certified substance abuse counselor. I think that's where my strive is right now. As far as being able to communicate with the courts and the men's attorneys, is just to make sure that their legal situation is being taken care of if they do have any legal issues at the moment. So then while they're here, they can really focus on their recovery and their relationship with the Lord.
This is our new site for the women's program. We have plans to start at the first of the year. This location is approximately 3 miles from our Eagles Nest Floyd campus. This will enable the women to access our medical clinic easier and enable our staff to keep an eye on things. We have our staffing in place and are excited about meeting this need in our area. As you can see, much has been accomplished since 2019. We couldn't have done it without both your prayers and financial support. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts.